Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another YouTube video. This time around, here I've got this Toyota Land Cruiser 76 station wagon, and while I do love how retro style it is and how it commands the road, I'm just really not sure about the 999,000 Rand price tag on this thing, and that's just a starting price. So let me just take you around the exterior. I'll give you the interior looks, I'll show you the rear, and we'll go for a drive. But wow, man, it does have a lot of presence, but for R1,000,000, I am not sure. At the front, you get a huge Toyota logo on there, which is quite cool. This bumper, guys, trust me, those Picantos, I-10s, and whatever it is need to stay out of your way with this thing because it's really, really massive. I mean, even the bonnet itself is hard to open. That's how really strong and, rigid it is, which is cool. There's massive halogen headlamps, R1,000,000 halogen headlamps. And while they are bright, I'm just not sure. You also get halogen fog lamps. These really cool looking indicator lamps. I do love these a lot. They do bring out, obviously, they pronounce the car quite more, and they bring out that retro style. I mean, this massive bulge on the bonnet, which is really quite cool. I mean, it comes in and it flows down here, which is really quite cool. I mean, it's a Land Cruiser, and they've kept at that. You get these massive Grand Trek all-terrain tires that don't really transmit a lot of road noise inside because there's just so much wind noise in that cabin, but we'll talk about that in the drive. And as you come across, you get another indicator lamp on there. These massive wing mirrors, which you have to fold on your own, adjust on your own. R1,000,000, I'm adjusting my things on my own. Like, I get it. It's such a special car. All of you guys are probably going to be going down for me in the comments. Oh no, this and that. But R1,000,000, I'm still adjusting my wing mirrors on my own. These wiper blades, I can probably walk down the road and a para could give me these wiper blades. So yeah, I do love the Land Cruiser for what it is. I just didn't expect it to be R1,000,000, especially for this 2.8 GD6. So this is now powered by a 2.8 liter GD6 engine, which we are very familiar with. That's in the Hiluxes as well as the transmission too. Yeah, let me turn it around, show you guys the exterior, also jump inside with you guys and show you. But yeah, what do you guys think of the exterior? So jumping inside the interior of the Land Cruiser station wagon 76 LX, you are met with a leather-wrapped steering wheel with some wood inserts on here, which is really, I like this actually. But the rest of the interior is just really, really bland, and unfortunately it does not justify the R1,000,000 for me. And maybe I'm just the only one not getting it. But you now get an infotainment, a touchscreen infotainment with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but you do also have three overall USB ports in the car. One is for you to insert your phone connection, and then the other two are for charging, which are USB Type-Cs. There are no steering wheel buttons on here, none whatsoever. So when you want to decrease the volume, you have to literally press on this touch screen, literally go doop, 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 doop the entire time. There are two cup holders in this car. 2 cup holders in the whole car. I'm still trying to understand why the Hilux, they've got, you know, they're retracting the cup holder that's on here. Not sure why they couldn't maybe do that. One here and one for the passenger. Sure. And you've got some decent, not even decent, you've got some minimal storage spaces in here, your cubby hole, and, you know, some air vents, and, you know, that's about it. I mean, you look at your aircon controls and it's literally very old school. Your door handles are like taken from a Venture, and so are the window switches, with only one automatic window in the whole car. One automatic window, only for the driver. The rest of you guys must press and hold it down. Then you've got a very cheap like sun visor, which is like, and I could probably bend this thing. Very, very cheap like, you know. But hey, it's a Toyota, it will last you forever, right? And same for the passenger, and you've got obviously halogen lights in here for your interior reading or whatever it is that you need to do. The seats are cloth. However, I do quite like the feeling of it. It just does not feel strong, because you can actually feel the sponge on here. And later on, I'm sure most of you guys have seen how they always crack within the seat and having the entire sponge exposed. 1 million rand. Let me jump in the back and I'll show you guys how it is like in there. But yeah, let's really just jump straight to, let's go jump at the rear. Follow me to the rear. Coming to the rear, you are met with another Grand Trek all-terrain tire. It's a Dunlop tire. Doesn't have the center cap. I wonder where that is. But I think it's a really massive tire. I love the rear actually, how it looks. And I would obviously go for the Bakkie, the Land Cruiser, as opposed to the station wagon. But because it's a station wagon, you get dual opening doors. Do you guys hear all that clinking, which is like just steel? Everything is like, you know, proper. Another steel bumper on here. Like, this is real. Like, if you bump your knee on here, you are going straight to the hospital, because this is like really, really steel. You've got a tow hook on here and 2 speakers in the rear as well, which the sound system in this car is horrible, by the way. I just thought I'd let you guys know. Inside, you get massive space. Obviously, you can put a lot of things there, but build quality. Oh, would you look at that? How nice. That's really nice, man. But hey, it's things like this, I guess, that makes it easier to run the car, and in the next 20 or 50 years, it's easy to just replace this mat, or, you know, just go without the mat. So I guess there's method to their madness, if you can call it like that. I'm starting to see it like that now. Maybe they make it expensive because they put like real strong parts, and then with cheap materials that are easy to replace, and then it can last you forever. Huh? Right? So yeah, guys, there we go. I just came up with why this guy's a million rand and why it's justifiable. Yay! Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Let's go for a drive. I'm struggling to justify the million rand price tag on this, and I do understand that it's got a lot of heritage on it. It's, you know, everything that you guys like, and or everybody in the, I mean, I've been getting a lot of respect as I've been driving this car, but I struggle to justify the million rand price tag. No steering wheel buttons, like these are Venture door handles. You've got these open and close door locks. This door is like so thin. This grab handle that barely is, like, it's manually controlled wing mirrors. Like, the aircon controls can, like, aircon available, not even climate control. Aircon controls, the fans. They have tried to modernize it by adding this infotainment screen, but yo, icona, guys. And this infotainment screen, there are 2 USB-C ports on here, which I think was also a nice touch as well. But for you to connect to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, you need to use the normal USB for that to get in there. Otherwise, it just won't work. I know the million rand, guys. Like, I know this is like big daddy of the roads. It's got so much heritage, like I'm saying, and it drives incredible too. Well, like, I'm not even going to say it drives incredible, since we're talking about the drive. It drives okay because it's so off-road focused. It's so tough driving on the road. The turning circle is horrible. It just really drives hard because it's so off-road focused, and it's perfect off-roading. It does what it's meant to do without shying anyway. So in this version now, you now get a 2.8 GD6, which is obviously the Hilux engine and transmission, and the first ever automatic transmission. And I don't like the automatic transmission in this application because I just feel like, since you're giving me such a retro product, give me the manual transmission, which is quite cool. Whereas this is not, I'm not saying that transmission is horrible. It's not, it's perfect. But in here, if we're going retro school and all that stuff, just give me the manual so that, you know, I can then say, you know what, this is a Landy, it's manual, etc. Oh, but R1,000,000, bro, you're still getting these dials where I can't even see how much fuel I'm doing. I cannot see anything on here. Yeah, no. But anyway, it's a great car to drive, like I'm saying. It's now very fuel efficient. You can also get the 4.2 V8, but if you want to do the runarounds and everything, this would be perfect because obviously it's much more fuel efficient than that 4.2. The sitting position is okay, but for the rear passengers it's not, and I'll show you guys later on. For the rear passengers it's really not, because you can either be sitting really upright or you have to lean in, which is not comfortable. The cloth seats, they feel nice, but I mean, it's R1,000,000, bro. Like, no. And I get it, you guys love this thing. The one thing I like about this thing is this wood on this steering wheel. Actually feels quite nice. But yeah, that is the Toyota Land Cruiser Drive, guys. Don't forget to get onto my Naked, the link in my description, the Naked, and get onto there, get a code, subscribe to my channel, and you'll be winning 10,000 Rand. I'm giving away 10,000 Rand in cash. So please just get there, subscribe, and yeah, get a code. Simple as that, nothing else. All you need to do is subscribe and get a code. The competition runs for the next 2 weeks. Well, whenever you see this video, which means the competition is still running, just do it. And hopefully you can win. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys for the subscribes. We're almost touching 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. Let's take it to 5,000 subscribers, and then we can just take it from there. And until the next one, peace.